All right, let's go and get the show started, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's going on? Wait, how did I earn 400 plat? Where? In the chat currency or in game, Sen? What's going on, everybody? Everybody's doing good? In chat? No, I don't know. I didn't see it. I donated 149 to everybody. Sen did 144. Dark Inside did 238. Oh, interesting. Cool. I got you, Overload. EQ2 stream said, just so y'all know, I'm at work. Hope y'all are enjoying able to play EQ2 right now. Nice. Well, hopefully work goes by quick for you, man. Appreciate you. Sorry I'm late. It's been busy. It's been busy. Guild is now open. I have made ranks. We have a Permadeath member rank, and then a non-Permadeath member rank. No excuse. Sorry. So what the non-Permadeath member rank is, they'll get a guild tag, of course. They're just unable to deposit into the guild banks. They can take out of the guild banks, they just can't deposit into the guild banks. And the reason I did it that way was, for instance, if we have somebody that's playing non-permadeath with us, I still want them to be able to take things from the guild bank if they need it. So, but I didn't want them to contribute to the guild bank because then we'd be taking outside donations. I haven't had any issues talking at all today. And as soon as I hit this live button, my throat is like, no. All those guys, let it work its way out here, I guess. What's up, Bobby? Thank you, Dark Side, for the hydrate. It's not a hydrate thing, though. It's just like a tickle in the throat. Rosa, what's going on? I'm trying to get rid of it. Not one issue. All day today. See, we got a recruit. Who's our recruit? You have a frog lock in your throat? No. Gildabus? Yeah. I'm terrible at coming up with names. So you'll see some of them. Like there's Gardabus. Over on HOF, it's real bad. I got Templar Bus, Aladimbus, Thinibus, Ribus. Who else is over there? Swashabus. It's really bad. Remember the first TLE, I was just adding S's to all my alts. So like it was Rebus, and then Rebus, and then Rebus. It was really bad. Has a swash been rolled yet? We've had a few swashies. They didn't live very long. Had a few. Alright, so I know Freddy. I don't know if Freddy's in chat yet. If there's anybody that's wanting a guild invite to You Live Only Once non-permadeath, let me know. There's Freddy. And I'll get you a guild invite. This way we can do heritage quests, get the guild XP. And then I want just one in your notes, just put non-permadeath. If y'all don't mind. Heard they'll be amazing in UF. Nice. Swash is fun. I played Swash till 80. It was a good class. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed Brig more, but it was hard. It was a hard decision. Thank you, Freddie. I got you, Dark Inside. This has been fun, though. Been more in line, lights out. My main character on Varsoon now. Nice. Oh, that reminds me. Perma, you're on, right? Well, somebody here. I gotta log over. Let me log over to Rebus real quick. Somebody can invite him to the guild. It's my troubadour. My non-Permadeath character. Hey, being a Fury, I just want to play an actual character. I like it for once. Lizzie Liz! What's going on, Liz? Happy Tuesday. Somebody can give Rebus a guild invite. Appreciate it. Thank you. Back over to YOLO. Actually, let me name that. And that mastered now? It is. Shit. Master, Grandmaster. Well, crap.
That's a joke, right? I mean,
that
that
one.
must be what you charge the Hathen.
All right.
Surely you don't expect us to pay that amount, right?
Rebus, so we had one question. The Fury and the Warden get AA rebirth. Is it allowed since it is a class specific in their case, since it's a random roll? We're not allowing self-res. So even if your class can earn the ability through the AA line, it's not allowed. Here, I'll type it in chat. All right. I got you, Liz. Thank you. All right, all right. So what do we want to do tonight? Who do we got on? We got Freddy. We got Grug. We got Sin. Paradoxal's on. 15 Warden. Goob's just logged on. Level 7. Fury. Emilu's not here, or I'd say we do Heritage Quest. I know she likes running those. Anybody need assistance with anything? Pretty close to 22. Check out some of these low-level HQs. Or we get everybody together and we run some instances. There we go. Reset all. Sorry, it says beside leveling. I don't know. Well, you're not on for much longer, are you, Dark? You said you had you're just here for a few.
Salutations.
Typing Revis. Oh, shoot. Did I not? Hold up. Wait a minute. So type that wrong. Bro. Saw. Product. Yeah, okay. So typed it wrong. Be back at 9. I got you. I'll probably be trying to get offline at 9. I'm beat, guys. I'm tired. Work's been kicking my butt. Body's been kicking my butt. I didn't sleep good last night. No problem, EQ. Feels good to game, though. I'll say that. It feels good not to have to work computer. Which is nice. It's really nice. Hope everybody's having a great week, though. Thank you all for hanging out. Your first revive? Nice. It's always good to have. I don't think I've had a druid yet. In Permadeath. Have I? I don't think I have. Oh, I did do Warden? I mean, I played Warden before, but I don't think I've had Warden in Permadeath. I know I had Mystic. Didn't last very long. Even though I wanted the Mystic to go. But died in Frostfang. Did I have Warden? Huh. Remember. Did some gathering of roots last night. That was fun. We're just kind of chilling, guys. Not sure what we're running tonight. Betrayed the warden into the Fury. It says Perma. Nice. Just leather sack. And saw John Wick 4 last night. It was amazing. I heard it was really good. One. And two, and this should level me. I guess we could go do some, I could gather up some guild writs. We can go run those. I think they're in Sinking Sands. Y'all want to work on that? Ding. 38. How old were these? 39 and 41. We drop these in their bank. Doesn't UF come out next Tuesday? I'm not sure. I was trying to find dates online. I didn't see anything that stuck out to me, but I'm going to be completely honest. I only spent like a minute and a half looking. So I didn't try too hard to find out the date time, but maybe. I saw they did some some stat stuff with EOF rewards in the patch notes today, so soon. What's up, Roach? He says the date is the 11th right now. As of right now. Actually, I should have was in West Freeport. I think there's writs there. Oh, I know I have one already I can delete. Okay, it's not even there anymore anyway, so. I think there's 2 in West Freeport and 2 in over here. One there, one there. If I remember right. PvP server is supposed to be the 25th-ish. Nice. Report militia. There's a death to the enemies of Lucan. City token. What does it want me to do? How does that come? That comes up as a city task. You destroy the dervish weapon racks. Sinking Sands. I think there's another one in here. Militia. Oop, that is for something else. Cumulo knows where all these are. Kind of just fumbling around. So we got one. You get on here. Just to make sure. Nothing down here. Could be 4 total, I think. Not yet, Freddy. I assume probably like in another month. maybe. I don't know. It's doing pretty good, so. Usually the better it is, the longer it takes for it to be streamable. Same. I don't go to the movies that much anymore. I can't tell you the last movie I saw. Theaters. I have no idea. Could have been a Marvel movie. Could have been a DC movie. I don't... That's the only thing I would think I went for. Could have been Spider-Man. The last Spider-Man. Maybe. I don't know.
What's that? Sorry. Do you need something?
Alright, there's one.
What's that? Sorry.
Missing one. Christ.
Well met.
Alright, there's three. Missing one. Report City S. West Freeport, North Freeport. I didn't know Reeves had OnlyFans. We just give me. Stop. Has the guild done city raid yet or city task? We've done some tasks, but no raids or anything. East Freeport and North Freeport. I didn't do the Sea Fury Buccaneers. That's who I'm missing. That's who I'm missing. Yeah, I kind of wish there was something similar to the legendary survival title from the original Guild Wars. Why is there a duck at the front door? No idea. Is it the Aflac duck?
Hello.
All right. All right, how we doing there? Good there. Good there. Who wants to run city tasks with me? All right. Grug? Ready? We're gonna need Freddy's tank pet, I'm assuming. I can share them with you guys. Go to Sinking Sands. Where's that book floating in front of you from? It's from the ring. The Erudite, Ring of Erudite Tendencies. It's a little, like, race quest that you can do in the home city. And then you get a ring that has, like, a particle effect, and you can right-click and use, and then it gives you this... For the Erudites, it's like a book that floats. Every race has something different. Yeah, Cozad. So non-permas can join now. Yep, I made a rank for it. I made a rank for non-permas. Yeah, I was gonna wait for everybody to get here. Koza, did you want to run with us? It's up to you, man. You don't have to leave your current guild if you don't want to. Guild died off on my box group. You stragglers might as well leave. Contribute to yours. Gotcha. Some people learn about that permadeath. Actually, I think Koza did try permadeath. No? That's right. Oh. Freddy's not allowed. Freddy's too high. I didn't think about that. I wonder if you mentored, if it would let me share it to you. Freddy, you mind testing? Invite Emertain to the guild. Sweet. Now let me try this. Oh, it does. Okay. Now, if you unmentor, do you lose the quest? It'll probably be gray. Would be my guess. My guess is it would be gray. Green. Okay. Can I off myself in game and get a less important class? What are you talking about, Dark? Oh, I got you. I think I did. I think I got Ajax actually. I think I did him earlier. I tagged him anyways. Yeah, I did. I mean, if you really want to delete your Fury, I'm fine with it. You don't have to off yourself unless you really want to, but I'll just reroll you another character if you want. Brady says, I see somebody get a Froglock Pally. They used to be my main tank back in the day. Raider, nice. Yeah. Who was it? Was it Overloaded that got the Froglock Pally? Alright, let me reroll. Let me reroll Dark Inside real quick. That was another healer. Are you wanting to be a Troll Defiler? Even though this kind of takes away the randomness, Dark Inside, when you get to choose that you don't want to be a healer. Just saying. Got a Kieran Coercer. Alright, Kieran Coercer. There you go, sir. I'm going to count that as a death, though. Alright. That. Alright, everybody's got these quests. Kozad, were you wanting to join us? I wasn't sure. We're just working city task quests. Oh, they're green to me now, too. It's whatever. Dirge is your pick? Alright. Let me go. Scene. Me. For these. Do first one first. Destruction. In the desert. Two. It's not coming. Hold on, chat. I just did the 4. You'll invite for Nuck. Oh. Build invite. Nuck. All right. All right, so everybody's got the 4 quests, right? So which, what did I miss here? So which GPUs is everyone using? I'm going to do for an upgrade. At the moment, you're still rocking the GTX 3070 myself. I'm happy with it. Like we need to go to the Sinking Sands. All diviners. All right, let's take the carpet to the Twin Tiers. We can do 1 round of these. It doesn't matter. It's mainly just for the guild XP. Maybe a round of these, and then we can run instances if you guys want. Do SS instances or something. Down for whatever. It's a chill night. Oh, you didn't get the quest? Here. Once everybody gets here, I'll share them again. Should be 4 of them. You got 1? Okay, so now you got 4. All right. There we go. I got you, Dark Inside. Thank you, sir. Where's my cursor? It says they're all around in here. Just notice your nice clean UI setup, Rebus. What monitor size are you playing on? Might need your layout. I'm using 1440p 27-inch. Dark UI, a little bit of customization. Got a bunch of Knoll killers in the guild tonight, huh? Killer of the Knolls. I don't know how often these guys spawn, so I have to do a few rounds of them. Everybody's getting XP, right? Yeah, you're all mentored. Tooth. Good dreams. I love you. Got 11 out of 20. I wonder if they spawn. It just says in this area, so. I don't know if there's some on track. Something. Looks like they might spawn along the tops too. Well, hello. Out of 20. I fucked up and pulled some. I just need to stay with the tank. Stay in my lane. Meat hooks? Nope. He's aggro, so be careful. Hank in 3, 2, 1. Looks like they're starting to respawn around the beach here. Oh, there's a named up over there. I see a named over here. Oh shit, I'm way off. He's under the tent over here. Oh, what's going on, man? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Sorry I missed your message there. Just chilling. Doing a little, guild XP, city task quest. Questing. Real fast. Might run some, Desert Flames instances. No, we're not doing an HQ. I usually wait for Cumulube. She likes doing the HQs with us, so. These things are taking forever to kill, though. Does anybody need the Knoll lore and legend? I can pass the item around if you need it. Uber eats you some nachos. Jeez. Nice. EQ. Alright, well these guys suck at spawn rates, huh? Whose idea was it to do city task quests? think we should check the other oasis area, see if they spawn in there. No, those are lizardmen over there, though. My mount's not on. It's weird. On spawn rate. Put me out here. There's one. I see a feather. 14 and 15 right here. Alright, just 5 more. That's all we need. There's 3. Two more. I didn't think about that. We actually have to turn these in. I did not think about that. Do we have anybody that's spaced? Because that's going to suck. Alright, we're done with those. I thought they instant completed. Rip. We need the relics in the sands. I haven't been clicking on relics. I don't see these relics. Hold on, I'm looking. Weapon racks, I do see that. So I'm trying to figure out right now is what they're talking about. Second. Need to find a number of all relics scattered in the sands of the northern tier of a nook. This area. Hold on. I got a location. Copy. It says here. Did it really give us random quests? Like everybody got a random quest? You need vases? What? I don't have vases. I need these. See, like these things? Does anybody else need these things right here? I'm about to delete these and we just run syncing. We just run instances. No item for you? Great. Alright, so do we just want to run instances then? They F those? I think we have to... Yeah, that I didn't expect for everybody to have a different quest. That makes this whole thing a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Why don't we just run... Everybody can reset their instances and we'll just run XP. Grog saw that shiny from like a mile away. Unless we want to go crawl, we can crawl, Living Tombs, if y'all want to go crawl in there for a little bit. I don't think we have any quests in there, but might be fun to run around. I don't think the XP is very good in there, but maybe loot and spells. I didn't expect for everybody to have a different flipping quest. That's annoying. Irma says you can't enter? What? Oh, okay. Gosh darn it, Reeves. What's up, Tempest? Yo, monkey. Ooh, Scythe of Blight. I will take your quest. I have a quest. Seek out and kill Soul Priestess of the Fear Urn in the Trade Court. Let's do it. Where's she at? It's murderer. Now we don't want to die in here, so let's not go too hard. But I think there are some X2 mobs in here, I think. But it might be on the other side, now that I think about it. We got the whole zone to ourselves, though. Red sand. Collections of many. Do we know where this named is at that we gotta kill? The Soul Priestess. Okay. Wasn't sure if I need to go look her up. I remember this zone being a pain in the butt to navigate. You like zones like this, Perma? I mean, they are fun to crawl, don't get me wrong. But like when you're trying to do a particular quest and stuff like that, they get super frustrating. Stormhold and Fallen Gate, yeah. You know another zone we could possibly go do? Obelisk. Nick, what's going on, man? Said, man, I used to love this game. It's an oldie but a goodie, right? Happy Tuesday, Nick. I get it. Some people, I mean, you just move on to other MMOs, you know. You still like a game and not play it. It'll come calling when you're ready to come back and play. Play you so every day except Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Nice, Freddy. Freddy's still holding out for me to try to get into some ESO. If I remember right, we have to go... Don't we go down? Oh, the name's supposed to be here. Oh. Never mind. There's a book right here. We're supposed to click on this book? I took the tomb of the vessel. It let me use it, but I don't know what it did. I shouldn't have used it. I probably should have examined it. There we go. Oh, almost missed that jump. Need to find the ancient urns in the sands of the great city. Did I get lost? No. What am I missing? You sure she's here? I have to read this quest? Okay, let me look it up. Searching for the Silent City EQ2. As of February 2006, entering the Silent City no longer requires completion of this access quest. Kill the Soul Priestess of Fear Urn in the Trade Court at this location. Copy. Yeah, it says here. Maybe she doesn't spawn all the time. Climb up the wall at this location, jump down into the pool of immortality. Once the central rooftop, slay all the mummies to spawn the Flowmaster Utot. Kill Flowmaster Utot to spawn the Soul Priestess. Where's Utot at? He's supposed to spawn in there. Is this like a classic server? This is a time-locked expansion server, Nick. So it works kind of like the EQ1 time-locked progression servers. Every 16 weeks we get an expansion unlocked in the order that they were originally released. The community and I are doing a Permadeath challenge on this event server. It's not a game rule set or anything like that. It's just a community rule set that we've came up with. So if we die, we have to delete our characters, but there's a few other rules with that as well. Try not to get too split up because I don't know. Maybe we have to clear everything. Like Perma's saying. It didn't say that in the walkthrough though. Hans, thank you for that raid of 9. Appreciate you, Hans. I got a shout out for you here in just a second. Thank you, Hans. There you go. We're just playing a little EQ2 tonight, messing around in Sinking Sands on Permadeath. Hope you had a good stream, man. If I miss any questions, chat, don't be afraid to hit me. Don't be afraid to hit me with the snowball. Still recovering from being sick last week. Greg says he spawned. Sorry guys, trying to mute it as much as I can. Magic Mike! What's going on, dude? shit. Jeez. A little dicey there. Sad that that's an upgrade. Great to have so many healers in that group. We got two. We got a Templar and a Defiler. It's a pretty solid setup, actually. Shadow Knight, Tank, Necromancer, Billy. Some stuff spawned down in that pool. Mob's gonna be tricky, huh? Oh. Nope, not it. If anybody's got questions about EverQuest 2, don't be afraid to ask them. If I don't know the answer, somebody in the community will help us out. If I miss your question, you can type exclamation point snow, and that will throw a snowball at me so I know to look at chat in case I miss it. I do get tunnel vision from time to time in groups. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Still no named. Got some respawns down there on the left. This is an annoying little. Just not having any luck with questing tonight, huh? Oh, before the priest pops. So basically just keep murdering all the mobs along the side. voice is shot, chat. Shot, I tell you. Center on the sides. Center and the sides. The Blazing Raisin. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. All's well. Didn't mean to loot. Is that a Flowmaster? It is. Ooh, exquisite chest. Wait till everything's dead before we go clicking on. What's up, Swanee? Oh, she spawned. Okay. Don't forget we got an exquisite back there. Mana flow on Immortan. Nice. I need to seek out Area Priestess of the Fearn. All. Howl of the Damned and Sabatons. Saintly Orb. Charm slot 60. And let me go click on this exquisite over here. Paladin. I already have 2 bracelet items. I don't remember. Not bad. Okay, next. We just make a macro with summon chest? No. I like running to my chests. Went to Orlando this weekend. My son wanted to go to the wooden playground. We went to the Castle Park and Winter Park. Nice, Swanee. Very cool. What's up, Johnny? How's it going, sir? Happy Tuesday. Alright, Beard. Beard. Ooh, look at all the shinies. Soul Tooth? I haven't got one of those yet, right? I do now. That scared you? Johnny always comes in and plays that sound effect. Like his calling card. I should just tie it to his username so whenever he says something, it does it. Or says, I cannot leave a shiny behind. Residence Court. Since I ain't getting nachos tonight, who wants to bring me some ramen noodles with eggs? Any takers? Nachos do sound amazing though. Congrats, Perma. Need that ear. I need that ear. Clearing all the undead. Agreed. Minato has logged in. What's up, Minato? Iki2 stream says, anyone with an RTX 4080 or RTX 4090? I'd like to see if Iki2 had better FPS than that. I think this one requires you to do a certain amount of quests before you can use this or something, right? Like we have to turn something off or on the other side. Like an oil slick. Slippery situation. I can't accept the quest though. It won't let me accept the quest. Do I have too many? Good call. Really? Yeah, my journal's full. Of course it is. Sweet. 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 Hold on, let me get this quest. There we go. I got him. I can't. You see target. It's right there in front of me. Ooh. A need on that one, thank you. Loot. I need that adept. You. Why did that? Everyone touch the torch here? Nope, I did not. Thank you. I did touch it now. It has been touched. It. Now adept. Sweet. Yay! Y'all thought we could climb on it. One of the major features of Desert of Flames expansion, guys, right here. Climbable walls. Right, Liz? Never knew you'd be able to climb walls in a video game. Uh-oh. Perma's UI is all messed up. treasure chest. Don't mind the illy. I'm just popping all the traps. I'm a loot whore. Tilda! Thank you for that permadeath. Find the link there with our rule set that we are running. There's a few ways to save yourself from not deleting your character. One of those is being in a group with a healer at the time of death, provided the group does not wipe or they res you. All of our characters are randomly generated as well. Nobody gets to pick what they're going to play. Built a randomizer that picks our race and our class for us. Seek out and kill Ren, Priestess of the Fear. Is what will happen. What'd I miss? Yeah, my character does have a death. So if we do have a resable death, we have to mark it in our biography. So I died in ROV and I was resed by Talix on March 11th. And if I remember right, that was when we were trying to kill Varsoon, and we opened up one of the exquisite chests right before the pull. We lost 2 people in that group, and then the group had to evac. And luckily it didn't put them all the way back at the beginning of ROV, it just put them back at the little instance there, so then they had to run back in the room and res us without aggroing Varsoon again. Good times. We kind of did it that, we added that mechanic there, Tilda, to kind of give it, to add back to the game the corpse running. So like, you know, in EQ1 and EQ2 when it originally launched, you had to run and get your shard or your corpse to get your experience back. And we were trying to think of a way to do that with Permadeath, or how to add that mechanic back to the game in Permadeath, and that was our best thing that we could come up with. We also have the rule, like, if the zone crashes or something like that, because, you know, EQ2 is littered with bugs that can cause you to die pretty quickly. But it is also honor system, so we haven't had any issues with it, though. I'm on this is character 12, technically. Died 11 times. This is my highest level character that I've had in Permadeath. In our little challenge. Level 57 Illusionist. Second highest was a Bruiser. He was level 41, I think, when he died. Couldn't even cast on any of that stuff. Is there a walkthrough guild for whatever quest and EverQuest 2? Not sure I understand what you're asking, Bill. Is there a walkthrough guild? For EverQuest. Are you saying is there... Oh, so like a guide. Oh, yeah, there's a wiki. Yeah, so both EQ1 and EQ2 have a wiki page. And it basically is just an information dump though. So you kind of want to know what you're trying to search for. So like what I usually recommend new players do, new players or returning players, is find a quest timeline. And what I mean by that is like, so I'll post a link. So you could look for like solo quest timeline EQ2. So like here, look at this. So you can go there, and that'll basically give you a breakdown between levels, and you can kind of click on that zone, and then that will show you the quests for that zone, and then you could follow them in order if you wanted to do it or that way, or any of that stuff. So Quest Helper EQ2 is kind of helpful for any EQ2 anything, EQ traders for crafting and events. I just wish EQ2 had a better UI. Phantom is so annoying, yeah. I get that too, but I still use it for the locations. They're exquisite. Wait on pull. Okay. Feed. Feed. Have a good one, EQ2 stream. Appreciate you, man. I didn't get any of that loot. Let me know if you have any other questions, and if I didn't explain something enough, I can try to do it better. Stuck behind a vase, that's cool. Oh, Mike's on. Mike, do you want to, well, I don't know how much longer we got in here, actually. Congrats on 65, Mike. Oh, you're right here, actually. I knew that. I saw him there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Saw him there the whole time. Whoa. Stuff. Did somebody move the vase? No. I can. Oof. Am I putting it over here? Is that not where it goes? There he is. I did something. I did my part. Yeah, buddy. Now that we got a scout, we can open some chests without triggering the traps. Spin the statue in the statue court and head into the Silent City. Spin the statue. Don't threaten me with a good time. Statue court. Spin a statue. $39 woodworker. Nice, Tempest. Congrats. The X2 is up below us. Try not to fall. Oh, great. Now that you done said it. I had to spin a statue. No, we just enter? Okay. Let me get my scythe. Thank you for that round of 122. Son, appreciate you. Ooh, scythe or stiletto? Scythe. Sure. Not that I need haste or anything. Oh yeah. Actually, that is better. Well, yeah, it's fine. An illy with a scythe. What's this zone about? I don't remember doing a lot of Silent City stuff. Is there anything cool about this instance? A bunch of named. Good for XP if I remember right. Nice. Okay. Looks like there's mobs over here to the right. Then go down that way, maybe. We jump down? No. Where'd the tank go? Fury Master, nice. Nuke, nuke, nuke. Whoever writes Lyra first gets 455 copper. Grabs. A round of 1 copper. Thank you, Sin. I'll put that 1 copper to good use, sir. Warcraft's Signet. Flammable wall. I'm looking up all y'all's robes. Murdered. Not bad, not bad. Oh. Spideys.
Get over here!
Oh shit. Thank you for the social, Johnny. Appreciate you. Does anybody need a briarwood harvesting kit? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. If you're wanting to get rid of it, send it my way. Yeah, I'm with you there, because I don't know the zone at all. I think mainly it's just kill everything in sight, right? It's weird that a lot of this stuff is like solo mobs. Like they're not heroic. I mean, they are labeled as heroic, but they're not like triple ups or whatever. When you get a chance, can I get another roll? For sure, Johnny. Don't let me forget. Monk died? Oh, man. Monks are supposed to be like the OP character for Perma. Now you're gonna roll like a gnome Templar. I'm down for whatever. I got about 50-ish minutes, I guess. Probably should try to get... I probably got about 30 minutes, to be honest. Probably should log out around 10. Do we want to go over to POF and run one of those, or... Oh, Mike says he's got to get going. It's all good, Mike. Was that close enough? Oh, it's okay. I'll let you pick a zone. Go, Zed. Whatever zone you want to go to. No worries, man. We'll see you this weekend. Oh, make sure you reset, guys. Alt-Z or Control-Z and reset your things. What are the perma rules regarding the broker again? You can purchase recipes and reagents, but no gear off the broker, Johnny. Here, let me roll you while we're... Johnny's going to be a Kieran Brigand. A Kieran Brigand. A bad roll. Oh. There it is. When's the UF come out? Roach was saying like April 11th. But I don't know the exact date. Scrub. Mr. Smuggles. Lived in by. What was that group health levels? Yeah, I didn't know. I thought somebody opened a chest or something. Group health balance. Oh. Spell off the bar. We're dancing. I shit my pants on that. Oh, so I can't see Jack currently. Perma's just out here blind. Perma's like, I can do my wards. I can debuff. I don't know what else is going on. Your guess is as good as mine. Dang, level 58. Thank you, thank you. Just trying to target everything, trying to figure out why everyone was getting hit. Let me see what this spell does. Kills the whole group. Imagine that highlight reel. Highest level character, 58 Illy, killed by the Templar. Three Permadeath characters gone. Shank says, do any titles transfer to Varsoon? Any titles transfer to Varsoon? So like when the server closes, whatever you've earned on the server transfers to whatever live server, retail server you go to. So if you transfer them to Halls of Fate, that stuff will transfer, yeah. You can't transfer it into Varsoon since it's a TLE. Fortunately. Oh, yeah. So, like, I think there is a claimable thing, Shank. Saw someone with the Legend of Norath title in Varsoon. Thought that was a very old one. So, I think if it's, like, one of the claimable things, they can do it. So, like, if I do /claim... Do I have the Legends of Norath one in here somewhere? No, never mind. It might have been. I remember. Oh, I got you. You had the PvP titles you wanted to chat around with, yeah. See, that's the kind of stuff they need to add, though, going forward for, like, retail servers. So, like, when they do these PvP servers and the TLE servers, they need to have claimable things that can be claimed on retail, on our main characters, if you will. Right? So, like, PvP titles being one, or PvP appearance gear that you can claim on your main characters on your retail server. I think that would be awesome. So you can kind of show off that stuff. Because when, you know, when the PvP server goes away and they delete it, it's gone forever. But, like, if you have the stuff claimable, you can just parade around Kinos or Freeport with that stuff. Oh, we need mana. Mana flow coming, sorry. I'm slacking. Yeah, the new one starts in April, right? Coming up. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna mess around with it. I'm terrible at PvP, but it'll be fun to run around. Welcome back, Dark Inside. I'm probably getting off here in about a little bit. We're just running some instances. Right quick. I'm here watching, but honestly, do you off the night show? Not bad. Keep a tune around the level when I can play Reeves. Yeah. I think I'm gonna roll Warden, Johnny, for a PvP. Thoughts? I've played Warden before, so it's not like I'd be picking up brand new like I've done in the past 2 PvP servers. So I won't be shooting myself in the foot out the gate kind of scenario. I like supporting and healing, so... I almost clicked it. Oh, that's a friend ability. Damage shield. Who clicked that chest? Ain't gonna do much with the damage, so you're just gonna be healing for no reason, just to die. If you have a team like you play in PvP, Warden OP. Warden will be perfect for you. Great PvP, great PvE. You know the tune. Oh no, you're good, Dark Inside. Sphere of Doom. Good loot. Oh, baby. Give me a charm. Yeah. Target him. Everybody else in the group already has one, probably. Last one. Warden would be hard to level solo, that's for sure, though. Yeah. My pet's active. He's just set to assist whatever I assist. He's not doing anything else. He's there. He's up there doing stuff right there. Is that everything? Yeah, my gear needs... Damn, bird wings were in the way, yeah. Oh, what time is it? Got about 20 minutes. I got you, Dark. Just seeing if we're gonna run another instance is all. Oh, I can use this. No, I can't use that. It's a 60. Good old hidden cash. should put that there instead. Bar settings. Yeah, I was leaning either Warden or Necromancer. Nuke, nuke, nuke. Loot, loot, ain't loot. Interesting. got an enemy. Brutus is dead. Street Smarts, Brigand, Sphere of Hypnotism. Like that. We have a sphere. It's got better stats though. Well, it's about the same actually. Mr. Smuggles is logged out. Don't forget, guys, to enter up on your chance at winning 5,000 copper pieces. At the end of every stream, I give away 5,000 copper to one lucky winner. It's the bot currency in chat. You can use that to play the sound effects and the mini games. Don't forget to type !enter. As of right now, it should be normal streams this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Live around 1 p.m. Eastern-ish. 2 ornate chests. What do we got today? Gloves of the Sneak. Earring of the Night Stalker. Yes, I need those. This can go over here. Not too shabby. Dead. Knights of the Dead. Is that everything? Oh, there's Snaptooth. Oh, shitty chest. Bullock is up. I don't know if he drops anything. Ooh, ornate. Ring of the Beaten Spirits. Runic Darksteel Small. Pauldrons, whatever you want to. All right, I think that's it. Another successful night. You can go and send me back to Freeport Road. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nasty scars and boiled tar. Warriors is what we are.
Okay.
Area things make good brain food. Her, 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 her.
Think. That's what I thought. Okay, I did have a ring and some gloves.
Area things make good brain food. Her, 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 her,
I need another ring. 60. Oh well. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate y'all being here. All right. So, just to recap the night, we opened up the guild for non-permadeath invites. So if you're watching this on the VOD or you're watching this later over on Twitch, if you want a guild invite to You Live Only Once, let me know. We are a permadeath-based guild, but we do have slots available for non-permadeath. You just won't be able to use the bank, the guild bank system. So, I mean, you'll be able to take stuff from it, but you're not going to be able to put stuff in it. So that's the rule set that we have going on. We then tried to do some, actually I need to go turn that one in because we did finish one. We did try to do some city tasks and it was a cluster because like everybody got a different quest. And I didn't want to have to do 5 different quests for each person or 4 different quests for each person in the group. So we ended up going over to Living Tombs and running that for a little bit. But then we did the entry quest for Silent City. And we got that. Had some good times in there. And then we moved over and ran some SOS or some instances over in Sinking Sands. Had a good time. A lot of fun. So, good stuff. Guild is about just under bubble of experience, level 22. So maybe like 2 HQs, 1 HQ turn in will probably level us. I think we need 30 for the next row in the guild bank. But, all right, chat. Let's see who won the channel currency giveaway. I'm going to roll that real quick. Has anybody else got to enter up? You can do that by typing exclamation point and the word enter. It'll put you in for a chance at winning 5,000 copper. At the end of every stream, I give away 5,000 copper pieces. And you can use that to play the sound effects on stream and play the mini games in chat. So, it's not to be confused with the platinum currency, which is the Twitch currency. So I'm working on some stuff in the back end for y'all to start using points of those as well. I know I've been saying that for years and years and years, but I promise I'm trying. I think that's it. Like I said, normal schedule this weekend, Saturday and Sunday should be live around 1 p.m. Eastern. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you, Beard. Liz, always good to see you. Thank you for lurking in there. Appreciate you. Have a good one, Dark Inside. All right, let's see who won tonight. Closing up the giveaway. And the winner this evening is Freddie. Congrats, Freddie. Oh, Freddie Ruxpin. Give at Freddie 5,000 copper. There you go. Nicole's slacking and stuff. Nice, Beard. All right, everybody. Y'all stay safe. Be good humans to each other, please. And then I'll see you back here this weekend. You might see me off stream as well, but y'all know the deal. If y'all need anything, don't be afraid to reach out to us over on Discord. Don't forget to go over to YouTube. Hit the sub button over there for me. I'd appreciate that. We're slowly working our way up to 1,000 subs over on YouTube. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your week. Stay safe.